Press enter to enable the narrator.
Hey, welcome in. This is your host, Kathrang. You're listening to Kathrang Radio, broadcasting live from from inside the Alpha Quadrant. So tonight we're just gonna be chilling for a little while. I'm gonna hit some talking points and probably jump into some Minecraft, do some casual building and exploration in All the Mods 10 mod pack and Minecraft Java. So the theme of tonight's stream, breathing through the storm. You know, whatever storm you're going through. We all got a different battle, but you know, here on playing radio, big emphasis is brotherhood. Men being there for each other, and that kind of brings me to first piece of scripture, but we'll get there. So I've had a storm of a week or two. Went to the VA hospital, and told them, hey, this ain't working out, and they looked into my file and stuff, my history and everything, and they were like, yeah, this med you've been on, it's got a class action lawsuit against it, and it's probably been making you worse in all these different ways, so I left that med, but been pretty difficult, pretty difficult withdrawals. So if anybody else out there is going through medication changes, don't think you got to do it alone. Be sure to reach out to somebody. And if you're here tonight, appreciate you being here, more than you know. So the first verse I was gonna go over was it's in Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. And this verse hits different. It's different when you're going through something, because iron can't sharpen itself. It needs another piece of iron. You need someone else to help you stay accountable, to help you grow, to not spiral down. We make each other better, sometimes through support, sometimes through hearing those hard truths that you need to hear sometimes, wake up calls, or so a good reality check, or where your priorities at, and isolation is where men fall apart. We think we can you can do everything on your own, and stuff down your feelings and emotions, and not deal with them. And that's kind of how I guess the VA's medical approach, or like most doctors' medical approach to depression is, and everything, like, and character development and a lot of things, they don't. I was never a religious guy, I actually deliberately turned my back on all forms of religion when I was 8. That's pretty young. 8 years old. I don't know the date, but I know exactly where I was, and I remember what summer it was. I was 8, running around like Huckleberry Finn, with no shoes on, in Stillwater, Oklahoma, just running around, and just at night out there by myself, and it wasn't that far from the house, but it was the 90s, and I was just standing there at the light and just thinking, like, it's I'm done with God and the church and everything, pretty crazy. I just sort of held on to that, for a long time. And got used to not reaching out to anybody, and especially not to Jesus, not to God. That wasn't even an option. And I sort of lost what my segue or my little transition here, but so that brings us. I didn't transition right to the next. I sort of lost how I was going to transition into the next piece of scripture, but it's Hebrews 3:13. Encourage one another daily, so none of you may be hardened by sin's deceitfulness. Read that one again. Encourage one another daily, so none of you may be hardened by sin's deceitfulness. So scripture is literally saying here to encourage each other daily. Not once a week, not when we feel like it, daily. Because life hardens you fast. And if you let it, can harden your heart. So last stream I put out a challenge. For you to think about someone, that could use some kind words. I would encourage you again to just think about somebody tomorrow, or for your plan for tomorrow to just send somebody who needs it. Whether it's a text, a voicemail, or phone call, or in person, just send some kind words their way, Well, I don't want to read too much all at once. But the next one, before we jump into Minecraft, and then we'll clip back and forth, continue what I was talking about. But the next one was Corinthians 16:13. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. I'll read that one again. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. Paul says to act like men, not in the macho sense, but in the righteous sense. Courage, integrity, brotherhood, standing firm. We're called to do these things. So we're just gonna update the stream here since we're let's see here. I gotta switch over to Minecraft. We'll just jump in there, casually, check out new mod pack, all the mods 10. One second, so just updating the stream here. Java. Right. Alright, there we go. see if it captures the window right. And it's not. oh, it did. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. Let me move this other window over. I'm not sure how it looks on the other end. OBS is saying I'm outputting like 30 frames a second, not 60. Oh no. I have a feeling it looks really rough, so forgive me. Yeah, might have to adjust some things. Oof, 16 frames a second on the stream. I'm gonna check the browser real quick. Yeah, drop a comment if this looks unbearable. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of structures already. Dang, what is that? Like a clock tower? That's pretty cool. Hold on. One second. Oh yeah, okay. So, tying into that, you know, that last one that let's go to these trees here. So that last one, you know, it's telling us, you know, be strong, courageous, have integrity. And so this next one kind of ties into that. Corinthians 16:13. Be watchful, stand firm in faith, act like men. Or is that the one I just read? Oh yeah, my bad. Oh, Galatians 6:2. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way, you will fulfill the law of Christ. So when we carry each other's burdens, we're literally doing what. We're literally doing what Jesus asked of us. You know, brotherhood is a command, not a suggestion. So it's important, you know, whenever you hear somebody down in themselves, you know, like when you hear one of your buddies, like, and one thing that's like, it's pretty important, like, if you ask somebody how they're doing, you really shouldn't ask them how they're doing if you're not ready to take the time when they say, no, I'm not doing good at all. Most of the time we just say that in passing, like, you know, hey, how you doing? But like, if they're not doing good, are you really ready to like give them the time, you know, like, or at least in some way, you know, try to help them out actually, like. And so that's a big reason why, you know, I started this this podcast or the show rather, and this live stream, and the way it evolved, just sort of out of necessity, you know. Because, you know, as bad as I've messed things up, like, I feel like I could never have enough people looking out for me. And one thing that I've been praying for this year, you know, is to have more fellowship, you know, not just online, you know, with the Zoom Bible study that I attend, but, you know, in person, you know, like locally, some fellowship, you know. You know, some real brothers that are, you know, on the walk, you know what I mean? They're doing kingdom work, you know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna encourage me to, you know, start slipping down, you know, dark paths or whatever, you know, like, I don't want to be around people that are, you know, about anything that's not good for me, you know. Because, you know, people got agendas, you know. Like, it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. It's like we're into certain things, and you stop doing that thing. Those people, you know, are they really your friends? You know, like, you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, you know, it'd be like drinking or drugs, or, you know, stuff like that. You know, and that's like, that's your only connection with each other. Then, you know, like, how much are they really looking out for you? You know. So all I'm trying to say is, you know, like, not just to carry other people's burdens, but to surround yourself as much as you can with good influences, you know, people doing good things. Oh, 1 second. And so, like, every time I've, you know, tried to do all life and everything all alone, you know, I crash. And every time I've had brothers around me, you know, even when I was weak, you know, I grew, you know. When you're in the military, you have that brotherhood, you know. It's like it's there, you know. But when you get out, it's a lot different, especially if you get out involuntarily, like I did. Well, I could have attempted to try to reclassify into a different career field while I was being med boarded, which is basically like a forced honorable discharge due to medical reasons. But, you know, it made me pretty angry, really, really angry. And I did a lot of bad things, spiraled down in a lot of different ways. I lost a lot, you know. Let's make it a little. See, I'm not the best at survival. My kids are a lot better. My son's he's really good. I honestly spent a lot of time in creative here in Minecraft, but I want to get into this structure here. This looks crazy, and we need to explore this, but we need some tools to probably break through them walls there. So we're gonna set up shop here somewhere. And so, back on what I was saying, you know, like, I'm trying to do things alone. Brings me to another verse. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. Two are better than one. If either falls, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. So Solomon said it straight. Pity the man who falls alone, not because he's weak, but because no one is there to pick him up. So it doesn't matter how strong you think you are, you know, we all fall at some point, and you know, in different ways. And so just don't try to do it alone, you know. And you know, if you're not in the military anymore, a good place to to find that brotherhood. You know, for me, as I was transitioning out in my last year, was jiu-jitsu for me. Where's the whatchamacallit? No, I'm tripping here. Oh no, I guess I have to use I forget. Doing it the lazy way. All right. Oh, what is that? don't know. Just stay away from that guy. All right, so let's try and break into this structure. I kind of want to just like build like a little bridge and just break in through one of the windows. Let's try it. I don't know if we have enough wood for that. I don't know. Let me see what we got. Maybe. Let's make an axe. Get some more wood. Make sure we have enough. And so the next verse is Proverbs 18:24. Proverbs 18:24. A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Talking point here is that, you know, not talking about like, you know, part of your friends, but like a real, you know, loyal friend, you know, the ones who stay no matter what. So I think like what this one's getting at, you know, it's like, hey, it's better to have smaller circles, you know, of more loyal people than just, you know, having bigger circles. Oh, let's go chop down a couple trees. So I wanted to run shaders, but I wonder if I turn them off, if we can get better FPS out of this stream here. I'm not too sure why it's doing so terrible. I mean, I've got a 4080 Super and an i9, you know, 32 gigs of RAM. I thought that would be enough. May just be some settings though. I don't know. I guess I'll try turning off shaders real quick. I'll try this ultra fast one. Maybe that'll work better. Did that make a difference? 25 FPS? I mean, that's not good. It's still not good. Disappointed. No, I think that's better actually. It says 60 out of 60, so I guess it was the shaders. So I can't stream complementary shaders. Yeah, I get distracted. All right, let's chop these trees down here and then check out the structure. Maybe there'll be a bed in there. Maybe we can just sort of take over that castle. Because it's getting dark. We'll take this with us. Alright, well, where's the wood planks? Or the logs, I mean. Dude. Planks. Alright. I hear a spider. I should probably get moving. Maybe like, yeah, start right here. Oh, it does have that mod. I love this mod. you don't have to do that weird thing where you're like, you know, hanging over the edge trying to place a block. Oh, it's just super quality of life improvement for Minecraft right here. Once you play Valhalla, you really can't play without that mod. It just gets annoying. All right. Oh, I can't. Almost there. Oh, I should have done that. We did it. Oh, jeez. Waxed copper stair, huh? What is that? Dried kelp block? Oh, man. That's pretty sick. Uh-oh. I did not come prepared for a battle. This is not good. Ooh. What do we got here? I'll take everything. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, there's loot. Lots of loot. Haha. Well, this saves me lots of time. Ah, they're trying to kill me though. Oh, we got a sword. Okay, we got a battle now. We got lots of supplies too. I'm gonna crafting table here. Do we have enough for this? No, wait, what did I? Oh, that was raw iron. Okay, of course it was. Right? Yeah, never mind. What was I thinking? What else we got? Iron nugget. Beetroot. Emerald. Well, let's see if we survive this. Any more loot up here? They look pretty well armed. I don't know. A lot of them. Ah. Yeah. I just want the loot for now. I know we're not gonna win this battle. Oh. I'm gonna find a bed. Alright, let's do it. Ah! Oh no, I'm done. Uh-oh. Oh, they got diamonds in here? Ah! Oh, that didn't last long. I got a key. I don't know anything about this mod pack, really. No idea what this key is for. Maybe to get my old inventory. What's that? Dang. All kinds of new ores in this one. So this next verse here, can definitely relate to this one. You know, I got a army buddy. I mean, I wasn't army, but he, you know, I met him at work. One of the jobs I had earlier this year, and he's going through a hard time. You know, I mean, I am, but you know, there's always someone going through a harder time. And Job 6:14, anyone who withholds kindness from a friend forsakes the fear of the Almighty. And so I think this one's saying here is that even God says, if you abandon a friend who's struggling, you're not walking in his ways. You're not walking in the Lord's ways, you know. If you just turn a blind eye to, you know, to your friend who you know for sure needs help. Oh, there's my body. Oh, am I like a ghost right now? Or oh snap. I guess, yeah. Grave key. Interesting. Is there a door to this place? So I didn't even bother to look. I just broke into it. Oh snap! What's down here? Oh, iron. I need a pickaxe. Oh, this is crazy. Where's this going? Oh, nowhere. Interesting. Uh-oh. I thought it was a ghost. Oh, not now. Oh. I just want to see what's in here. It's gonna take a lot to conquer that one. What is this? We'll have to check this out. Maybe there's nobody inside this thing. Oh, that was cool. Rest of the tree came down. Reward? What is this? What did I get? I don't see anything. Okay. Let's get another pickaxe. And from here, we'll steal some of this, right? Cobblestone. Yeah, make some stone pickaxes. I don't know why I put away the crafting table. Wait, what? Oh, that's iron. My bad. I forgot to make a stick. Honestly, I did. I forgot. Oh, okay. It's 2 blocks. Well, we got one for now. Let's start. 3 should be. That's okay, we'll just go with 2. Let's see if we can get in here. Oh, here we go. It's pretty cool that all this is procedurally generated, randomly. I guess we could make this our house for now. So we can take over that castle. I want that castle. We'll check out what's where. Oh, cool. I don't even know what this is. Spell, make spells. Sweet. Alright, found a bed. Paper. Book. I'll take a book. What else we got in here? What's it in here, I guess? So the next scripture I had lined up was Romans 12:15. Rejoice with those who rejoice, mourn with those who mourn. So I think maybe what this one is kind of saying is like, you don't need to fix a man's problems, you know, for him, but you know, sometimes you gotta sit with them, you know, in his storm, through the storm, you know, because like I was saying before, you know, when you try to do things alone, you know, so like I like how the Bible, you know, things tie in together, like it backs itself up, like you cross-reference things, you know, you find the same thing written at different times, you know. Ouch. Can't eat this orange. What? What's it good for? If I can't eat it, what's the point? Alright, amethyst, random stuff. And some trees! Oh, excuse me. The day's catching up with me. Pretty elaborate castle here, made of copper. Oh. I'm just looking around here, seeing what else we got. What's over there? Yeah, I'm curious about something. I don't know if there's copper swords in this mod pack, because golden sword. Oh, what the heck? Maybe I should just type in copper sword. Okay. What is useful that I can make out of copper? Copper ore hammer? What's that good for? What's that? Electrode. Yes. Okay. Let's steal some copper from this thing. For sure. Ah, do I not have my... Wait, I do have my crafting table. Okay, cool. Well, probably gonna need some more wood for the handle. Jump on this orange tree or whatever this is. Oh. It's probably an axe. Okay, I guess, well, hold on. So the next one, it's going to be Hebrews 10:24 to 25. Let us consider how to stir up one another toward love and good deeds, and not give up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing. So this right here is us showing up, talking, connecting. And this is what, you know, the early church did, you know. But I mean, personally, I feel like the church establishments, you know, it's like, that's not for me. It's kind of out of control in some ways, you know. I had like that's why I like the, you know, the Zoom Bible study that I go to, and just having that fellowship, I feel like for me is the most important thing, and it matters more than, you know, like a building. Attending a this church could be anywhere, you know. I don't feel like it has to be at a specific place. Where's that copper? Oh, because it's waxed. Yeah, it's a different color. Alright. Let's see if we can make some copper stuff. Icons are so small. What? Oh, ingot. Oh man, those are already blocks. Okay, so I don't. No, I'm a little confused. How do you make a block back into an ingot? Is that possible? Nice, we'll break in here again, but we kind of sneaky. I'll try to anyway. Oh, this is gonna hurt. What is that? Oh, is that like a pipe or something? That's pretty cool. Oh, I guess I could have rode the water down there. Oh, yeah, let's open it back up. That's pretty crazy. This is a big... This thing goes way down. Oh, man. Parkour. Ah. There's gotta be like some serious loot down here at the bottom or something. How are we gonna make it down there? Okay. Uh-oh. No. Go away. Uh-oh. No! I just want to know what's in the middle. What is it? Ah! Dang. Here, what's in here? Oh, just paper. So I think I may have actually played this mod once before, but not very much. All the mods tend. I don't know. I'm toast. I see like a. He's freezing. It looks like a. Got powers. Oh man. Well, maybe I should sleep. It is nighttime. Let's go upstairs. Okay. Good night. What? How'd that kill me? Name. No, not again. Okay. What's that guy doing up there? Diplo going trying to take over that castle? Could use some help. You know what? Actually, let's go down here. Do some mining. Oh wait. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. There's nowhere to stand down there. I guess I could stand on the. Oops. I don't know where that block went. Oh, I can't because of the stairs. Okay. There we go. Wait, what? I thought I had wood. Am I tripping around? Okay. There we go. Alright, we got 2 to start with. So this is gonna be our mine shaft then, I guess. I bet if we tunnel in this way, it'll probably take us into the chamber of this castle here. Isn't it doing it? I have wood though. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Stone pickaxe. What is that? Oh, nice. Need some iron. Alright, make some torches, I guess. Not that I remember how. Oops. Oh, jeez, that's bright. I guess oh, nice. Because of the shaders, I don't really need to even place any torches. Nice. Just equip it. Alright, that's pretty sick. I love that. That's actually a mod that I got for Bedrock that, oh, it improved Bedrock so much. And it was worth the $5 or whatever it was. You know, it kind of sucks paying for a mod, but makes it so much less frustrating not have to, you know, make endless amounts of torches. Okay, so we're in the facility again, but we're not ready. We got to find some better materials. We need get some iron, some diamonds. Just see what we run into here. Give me some iron. More coal. It's really how I got into playing Java. Well, I mean, my son was playing. He got into Minecraft on Xbox well before we ever got into Java. But 2021, that's when we got into Java. I got him a computer for his birthday. And I think the first mod pack that we really got into was Valhalcia 3, and we've never let it go. I mean, I don't know how much Minecraft he's playing these days, but a couple of years that we were hitting Minecraft pretty hard. I kind of wish I had keep inventory on, but you know, that would just kind of be cheating, right? Oh, there was glass there. No wonder. Oh, I was like, why can't I go in there? Whoops. Oh, that was a fail. What? Is that blood? It is. Wow. That's funny. All the mods 10, folks. Mod pack, Minecraft Java. Well, taking over this castle is going to be a multi-stream venture. Definitely not gonna happen tonight. So that let me get to the next piece of scripture that I got lined up here. Hebrews 10:24 through 25. Let us consider how to stir up one another towards love and good deeds, not give up. Oh, I read this one already. Yeah, my bad. What was the next one? Matthew 18:20. Where 2 or 3 gather in my name, I am with them. Jesus doesn't need a building. You know, 2 people talking with honesty is enough. So that sort of goes back to what I was saying before, you know, how I personally, you know, feel like the building itself is less important rather than the gathering of like a Bible study, you know, like. So if you're intimidated by church or, you know, you feel a certain way about an institution, I would encourage you to find you know, just a group. some fellowship, you know. And then in that, you know, the supportiveness that you get from it. James 5:16, confess your faults to one another and pray for one another so that you may be healed. And healing comes from honesty, definitely not secrecy, and not isolation. Because, you know, sometimes we gotta face those hard truths to, you know, to heal, to grow, to overcome. And it's not easy. Easier said than done. So building that, ooh, that's pretty cool. There's a little house down there. Oh dang, look at the water. Nice. So yeah, don't try to do everything alone, you know? And then the next one I got is Psalm 133:1. How good and pleasant is it when brothers dwell together in unity. And unity doesn't necessarily mean agreement, you know. It's like you know, means presence showing up, you know. So be there, you know. Show up when people need you. And so if you're healing from something, you know, like I am, like but you know, it sort of reminds me of something that I had thought of or read somewhere. It's like, you know, healing is not like a single choice, you know, and growth is 1,000 choices. There's no like, you know, okay, I'm good, you know, instantly magic, boom. You know, it's gonna take work. It's like, you know, because like I said, those 1,000 decisions, you know, like throughout your day, whether it's you know, not letting old habits, old thoughts creep back in, and then when they do, you know, you try to take them captive, you know, like you can't do it alone. You gotta lean. You gotta lean on the man, the big man. And you know, it sounds kind of funny for me to say that kind of stuff. You know, it's all pretty new to me, but it's really been the only thing that has started to make a big difference. You know, on like a fundamental level, like where medication hasn't, and just can't bring that that little level of accountability that, you know, trying to live your life on another level, like of accountability and standards. You know, if you keep Jesus in your heart and in your mind and all that you do, you know, like I feel like you'll live you'll have a better life, you know. You end up treating people around you better, and you know, it just helps out a lot. Like what you put into your mind matters, you know. the things you watch, you listen to, and then certainly the it's called like the echo chamber, you know, in your mind, like how you talk about yourself, you know, in your head, the way that you think about yourself. And when you start to build that relationship with Jesus, you know, we're all spoken to differently. But one thing's for sure: if you're not seeking him out, you're not trying to communicate. You're not gonna. If you're not trying, you're definitely not gonna see anything. You're not gonna receive any messages back because you're not looking. You're not trying to communicate. So you could be missing lots, you know, because he wants you to be the best version of you, you know. You're not your past. You're not your mistakes, you know. You might be a victim of them, and others around you too. But that's ultimately, in the end, that's not you. If you dwell there, you stay there, you know, you're gonna be trapped. But it's a process, you know, like trying to hand it over to him, you know. It's certainly easier said than done. Like when people say they fully leave. Oh man, what am I doing out here? It's nighttime. Oh no, I'm gonna die. But yeah, it's a process, you know, like, and I'm still going through it, you know, like even I still haven't like fully surrendered, you know, in every way, you know. But I'm trying to get there. I don't really see the value in it though, and the benefits. I don't know what I'm doing. I should probably be getting to a bed, but I'm just gonna let him. Oh no, well, that's crazy. Took out the spider with the key. What's in here? Oh no, that's a spawner. We gotta take those things out at some point. I want those diamonds. No. This is mad frustrating with no keep inventory. Honestly, I'm used to playing with keep inventory, but I would kind of see if I could survive without it. This is like what, ice. That's not good. So that'd be dripping on you in your sleep. That would drive you crazy. Sorry about all the yawning. A bit tired. Not sure how long I'm gonna push this stream tonight. Sleep schedule's been all wacky lately. With the recent coming off of a pretty strong medication from the VA. I've been on it for like 5 years, so quite an adjustment. And you know, the withdrawals are pretty significant. So it has my sleep schedule off and, you know, energy off and everything. So we're gonna be wrapping up this stream here, just keeping it to about an hour, 15 minutes. But appreciate you stopping by. So I just want to say before I sign off, you know, if you're struggling, you know, you're welcome here. You're welcome on Cathrang Radio anytime. This isn't the place for judgment. It's a place where you can come take a breath and calm down, and you can talk to me. You can talk to each other. Iron sharpens iron. You know, we gotta sharpen each other. Whatever chapter you're in, it's not your last one. So thanks for tuning in tonight. And I want to leave you with the motto for my company, Resiliency Command LLC, which is defectum est temporalis. In Latin, it means failure is temporary. So keep that with you. Just remember, failure is temporary. And you're not alone, even if it feels like it. So, one step at a time, one day at a time. We'll get through whatever it is. So to you, I say good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Have a great week tomorrow. This is Cathrang, signing off. Good night.